Now, it's fair to say that we all make mistakes. But here are 10 leadership mistakes to avoid if you want to effectively address a wicked problem. First, failing to understand the complexity of the problem. Second, not involving all stakeholders in the discussions about it. Third, relying on traditional solutions. Fourth, ignoring resistance to change. Fifth, underestimating the impact of unintended consequences of your solution. Sixth, not allocating sufficient resources. Seventh, failing to collaborate and build partnerships. Eighth, not being flexible and adaptive. Ninth, failing to understand the limitations of information. And 10th, not being transparent and honest. It's crucial for leaders to avoid these errors and adopt a flexible, adaptive and inclusive approach to effectively address wicked problems. There is, of course, and I would say this, a better way. The best way to lead for solving wicked business problems involves taking a collaborative, adaptive and systems thinking approach. Some specific strategies that leaders can use to effectively address wicked business problems include engaging with the stakeholders involved, encouraging collaboration, embracing change, applying systems thinking, encouraging creativity and emphasising the importance of continuous improvement as well as radical. By leading in this manner, leaders can effectively address wicked business problems, find innovative solutions and create positive outcomes for their organisations and stakeholders. There are many companies that demonstrate great leadership in solving wicked problems. For example, Patagonia, an outdoor clothing and equipment manufacturer, is known for its commitment to environmental sustainability and its leadership in addressing the wicked problem of climate change. The company's got a strong environmental mission and is actively engaged in initiatives to reduce its carbon footprint, protect wildlife and wilderness, and promote environmental activism. So, take a couple of minutes to reflect on a tricky problem in your past, or maybe one that faces you now. Did you make any of the mistakes I highlighted earlier? What could you do differently if something similar occurs in the future? Now, surely traditional leadership approaches can solve wicked problems. Unfortunately, they may not always be effective in solving wicked business problems. This type of problem is complex, interconnected and constantly evolving. This makes them difficult to solve with conventional problem-solving approaches. Very often they require a different mindset, approaches and strategies to effectively address them. Traditional or conventional leadership approaches may focus on finding a single solution to a well-defined problem, whereas wicked business problems often require a more adaptive and iterative approach that involves continuous learning and improvement. Leaders who take a systems thinking perspective and embrace collaboration, creativity and change are better equipped to effectively address wicked business problems. So, while traditional leadership approaches are useful in some situations, leaders may need to adopt a more innovative and adaptive approach to effectively address wicked problems. So, there are well-known mistakes you can avoid when tackling wicked problems. It's crucial for leaders to avoid these, adopting a flexible, adaptive, collaborative and inclusive approach to effectively address such issues. While traditional leadership approaches are undeniably useful in some situations, leaders need to adopt a more innovative and adaptive approach to effectively address wicked problems. If you'd like to join the conversation, please comment below or click any of the links.